So the driver is probably the most emotional golf club in your golf bag, much as it is with me. And what I see with a lot of golfers with driver is that they get set up, put a swing on it, and they can see a nice accurate shot, carrying 245 yards, rolling out to a 1. Now, when we look at those numbers there, I've swung the club at a really good speed, 107.5 mile an hour, 153 ball speed, launched at 11.8 degrees and very low spin at 1,600. Now, obviously, that's not a bad drive, but what if we could make a few little changes in setup and golf swing that could get you another 20, maybe 30 yards off the tee? Well, that's what I'm promising, so keep watching till the end, run through these steps with me, and let's get you hitting that driver further than ever before. So what you'll have noticed there is, certainly in my videos, I use the castle tees just because they're preset height. So the first thing was I was on the white castle tee, which is quite low, and this is a common mistake I see with a lot of golfers, is that they tee the ball down, and even though I managed to get the club just moving up very, very slightly at impact there, most golfers are aware that if we can get the club moving up more, launching the ball a bit higher, keeping that spin down, that's one of the key areas to hit the ball further. So I'm going to go from the white tee all the way up to the orange tee. Now, I think for a lot of guys, that'll worry you slightly. So what I would say is if your ball position's normally kind of just inside your left heel, move it forward a little bit, and that's going to allow the ball to be a bit further round in the arc, so the club's going to travel up a little bit further. So all I'm going to change to begin with is tee height and move my ball position up, and let's hit a shot and let's see what change that makes to the distance I'm hitting the ball without doing anything else different. So it was a little bit out the toe, definitely higher. Now I've swung the club a little bit quicker, not intentionally, but we can see 252 carry. So even though that one didn't roll out quite as much, the spin went up, so that took a little bit of total off. But we saw more distance carry, which I think is key with driver. If you can carry the ball further, you can take fairway bunkers and trouble out of play. But all of a sudden I've hit up 3 degrees, and I know with me that the more I'm hitting up, so the low points behind the golf ball, I push off my lead foot a little bit more. That gets me a little bit more club head speed. So straight away there we saw a change just from moving the ball position up and teeing the ball a little bit higher. So I think that's very much set up. Swing-wise, the couple of little changes I'd like to see golfers make, particularly when they move the ball up, is actually to change the path a little bit. So the more up the club travels, the more out to in. So you've got to feel like you swing a little bit more from the inside, but also we're going to change your intent. We're going to actually try and swing the club quicker. Now I know a lot of you worry and go, but when I swing quick, I've got no control. I don't necessarily believe that with golfers. I think there's a lack of practice swinging quickly, and most of you watching, comment below, might agree that even when you swing slower, you actually don't hit the ball better or more accurately. You just generally hit it shorter and still wide. So we're going to have a couple of practice swings, feeling like we swing from the inside and really feel like we're generating some speed. And I want you to get out of your comfort zone with that speed thing. You know, a lot being made about, top end. Bryson is doing some amazing stuff with picking his club head speed up. I'm not saying we're getting you all up to Bryson DeChambeau's speeds at the moment, but you have to change that intent, and don't just presume that fast means lack of control. As you're working through it though, again, don't worry about the odd miss hit and being a little offline. We're trying to build a little bit more distance off the tee, which absolutely will help you shoot lower scores. Right, so ball position forward. I'm going to feel like I swing a little bit more from the inside and try and generate a little bit more speed on this one. So it felt a tiny bit lower off the face. I've still hit up just under 110 mile an hour. Now I knew there the spin would jump up because of the strike, but we can see ball speed up at 159. So even with a miss hit there, carry at 255. Now I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed there that I didn't get over 110. And I'm not saying that for you guys, it's always going to be a case of swinging at these speeds I am. Whatever you can pick up with yourself is going to increase your distance. So I picked up a little bit of yardage there. Still not quite into that 20 to 30 yards that I promised at the start. So swing from the inside and swing fast. So again, felt solid. Still at that 109. I've hit up a little bit more. And there's my 253. Right, so I need a little bit of help with speed. So I'm going to just have a couple of swings with my Super Speed C stick. So let's get my arms moving a little bit quicker. Definitely quicker. I'd love to be able to move driver at that speed. And then let's tee one up. Let one fly. And let's see. I certainly need to be getting closer to that kind of 265 to 270 carry. Can I get there? That's the $1 million question. So again, we can see good control on where the golf ball's going. Nearly 110 club speed. Ball speed at 157. Getting out at 260. So I'm edging there, aren't I? I'm getting there. I'm picking up a little bit more by swinging the club quicker and being more efficient with how I'm delivering the golf club. I'll be honest, that first one was a good one though, wasn't it? Really low spin, decent speed. So let's go maybe 2 more, see if we can get to where we need. So definitely just turning a bit more. So quicker club head speed, getting up to 160 ball speed, hit up more at 5.6, 265 carry. Right, so I'm at that 20 yards already, aren't I? I don't know whether I've got another 10 in me, but let's really try and get some club head speed. Hit up as much as I can, swing from the inside, and let's hit an absolute bomb to finish. So it's not bad. Again, it's quick at 113 club head speed. Was a little bit out the toe. 260 carry, 273 total, and just the backspin killing me a tiny bit there. So I didn't quite get to 30 yards, so I apologise that I didn't manage. Maybe I should have had a slightly less good first one to go from, but you could see there that by moving the ball position forward in my stance, that got the club travelling up a little bit more. Straight away, even if you don't pick up your club head speed, that's going to get you hitting the ball further. What you need to do from a golf swing perspective is, as the club's moving up more, swing more from the inside, otherwise you're going to start seeing more left to right shape as a right-handed golfer. And then don't be afraid to actually put some speed into the swing. And you could see there, getting up to 113. I need to be getting up around that 120 to get to 300 yards carry and keeping that strike. But if you can work on those little tips, I guarantee you that's going to pick 20 to 30 yards up with your driver, get you hitting it longer than ever, and really taking your tee shots to a whole new level. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, like it and share it, comment below and I'll get back to as many people as I can. There's a video just there that hopefully you'll enjoy, help you improve your golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.